4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my little poo slingers. It is me, Job DeCalos, and I'm your host for the 4P podcast.
And I'm also your host, Ryan. Sup, guys?
And I'm also a host, Imara. Shut up.
And I'm also a host, Jasmine.
Yeah.
And we have two lovely and beautiful guests today.
Hello, I'm Zyad, and I would say that I'm a host in spirit.
Well, okay.
Hello, I'm Robert. I'm actually a host now. This is not your podcast anymore.
We can't all be hosts.
Yeah,
We can't all be hosts.
Okay, I'll be the only one. Got it.
No, that's not right.
4P podcast.
Okay, this is Robert's podcast.
Robert podcast.
No, we can't have a
Dude, this is
hostile
Robert's
takeover.
world, and we're just living in it.
We can't have a hostile takeover of the podcast in the first 10 seconds.
I mean, it doesn't
Okay,
have
but
to
you already
be hostile
have
if you just give
30
it over.
minutes in.
You know what? Okay. You know what, Robert? You're officially the host now.
Well,
You're
Just
calling
for
the
this
shots on this
cast,
one.
though.
Take it
just
away.
for this one.
Just for this
Yeah,
one.
take it away.
This is your podcast.
All right. Let's
oh
get
wait,
this
what?
in.
Take it away.
You said we're doing the
You
cast
got
stuff
this.
first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do some boring cast stuff. Skip 5 minutes ahead or something.
Give
I
it,
don't know.
yeah.
Okay. Ziad, what is? I was gonna say, why are you black? What is your cultural background?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I actually come from the glorious continent of Africa, specifically Sudan, and that's why I'm black.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, are they
So
all
cool.
black in Sudan?
The Nile actually goes through there. Most people think of Egypt, but Egypt kind of sucks,
True.
all around. Yeah.
Is it to the south of Egypt? Where is it?
It's
Okay.
to the south of Egypt. They border on each other.
Okay, I know.
Wait, isn't
Wait,
there
Sorry, go on.
isn't there North and South Sudan, or is it Sudan and then
No.
South Sudan?
The second one, Sudan and South Sudan.
Got
There is
it.
no such
Oh.
country as North Sudan. So it really
Upper
grinds my
Sudan.
gears when anyone.
So
This
Okay.
is above Sudan.
Is it? Doesn't South Sudan? Isn't it one of the newest countries
Yeah.
in the
It's a
world?
little baby.
Yeah,
It's-
it's a baby country.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Salmonella.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Go
Sid?
ahead.
Are both of
Mhm.
your parents from Sudan?
Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm actually 75% Sudanese because 3 of my grandparents are Sudanese and 1 is German. So my
Oh.
mom
Infiltrator.
is a hacker.
Gringo.
God, we
all-
We all got German in us somewhere. Amara,
Y'all got a little
Amara's
German.
got some German. I've got some German.
I actually don't
Yeah.
have any German. I
Well-
have German
Oh, well, you have-
relatives
Yeah,
Yeah, you
same
have
here.
German.
I'm not actually.
because of my
mean-
great grandfather being such a Chad.
Yeah, and then he
Fucking them
fucked
German
German
bitches.
women.
Throwback to
I mean,
episode 4.
Throwback
Bleep-
if y'all
bleep the
listen to
curse
last,
words
the
on
other
this
episode.
part. Bleep the curse words. We can't have it on the cast.
Did I
on our
say the bad
records.
word? Who said the
I
bad
said-
word?
I think I said the F word by accident.
Dude, oh wait, you were talking
That's a
about
bad
the
look.
German
Okay.
women.
Bleep it.
Honestly, I
bleep
feel
it.
like we should start fresh, cause I don't know,
Nah,
the
it's-
start of the cast thing. You were like, why are you black?
That's good.
That's a
funny.
fine question. That's
I
all
thought that
right.
was,
Alright.
I thought
I'm
that
cool
was
with
That's
it.
good.
that's
I-
valid. Alright.
Yeah, that's valid. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
Very
black?
interesting, Ziad. Now, Robert,
you.
why are you not black?
Robert, why are you kind of brown?
well,
Why are you golden?
Golden
Literally
brown.
is golden.
golden.
He literally is.
That's because my grandparents on my dad's side lived in Cuba, and then they moved over to America, and they start a new life. And then my
Why?
grandparents on my mom's side did the same thing, except
would
when
they
they
do
moved to
that?
America, they decide let's adopt a child, and that child was my mom. So,
Oh.
Oh.
for a while we didn't know.
Your mom's. Never
So my
mind.
mom's white.
For a second, I thought Robert said he was adopted.
I thought that's where that was going. And then and they adopted a child, me,
So-
and I happen to be Cuban.
Yeah, my parents
Now I
came
have
from
to-
Cuba,
now-
but that has nothing to do with me. That's just them.
I just happen to be Cuban. I don't know.
I'm just a beautiful shade of gold for no reason.
Yeah.
My parents just
I-
tanned me since I was a young boy.
I
I'm not
spend
even
5 hours
Cuban.
in the sun each day.
So,
I have a tanning bed instead of a regular bed.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we did a genetic test a little while ago, and they found
Ooh.
Eastern European. So everyone on this
Ooh.
podcast could very well be German.
Yo!
Yeah.
Except for Jasmine.
Actually,
You're kind of devaluing actual Germans with that statement.
What?
It's discrimination.
I
Are
mean,
you
actually,
saying-
is Germany technically? I wouldn't.
I want to say
Germany's kind of in the
East
middle. Yeah,
Europe.
like East is like Russia and
Yeah.
Ukraine and Poland.
It-
I'm Eastern.
the genetic
European.
test gave like a list of countries, and I think Germany was on it.
Yeah.
But
I
it was
think
not a
they're
very
like-
good
it's doing
genetic
that because there's
so
white people and it doesn't know where to pinpoint.
that's
They just
probably
gave you-
true.
They just, gave
You're
you,
everywhere.
they just gave you Europe, and they were like, you know what? This could be a possibility.
There's
Probably
So
like
there-
5%.
There's a lot of Germans.
Something I don't like about genetic tests is they can't tell the difference between French people and German people, so it always says French and German
It's all the
in
same.
the results.
Honestly, what is the difference between a French and a German person? They're
Well,
One is super cool and one eats baguettes.
just
Yeah, that's true.
true. Whose alarm is that? Whose
the-
unprofessional alarm?
This is when you told them to jump to.
Oh,
Oh, you-
Oh.
Hey guys, we're back.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that's actually perfect timing. Okay, enough
Alright.
of this boring
All right,
cast
now
stuff.
let's get into the real shit, and by shit I mean shit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yes,
oh.
sir. Good transitions today. Okay, Zyad and Robert, I both told you to have a poo-poo story ready, and I'm expecting one.
Oh,
I'm expecting at
you
least
said it was
one,
optional.
preferably
If
two.
you don't have one, you have to create one like right now.
Yet
I
I
have to
know
make
you
one
Have
up.
one.
I've
I
witnessed
have
one
to-
of yours.
Oh,
What?
Wait, what?
Tennis.
It wasn't. Oh, okay.
Tennis.
I
You
was-
ate the high milk concentration mac and cheese.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah. I kind of don't count that because it's like very minor, but I could talk about it if you want.
it is a
Sure.
poo-poo story. So
No, no, wait, no. Bring
I will
out your
tell my
best
aunts.
poo poo.
Oh,
My
Do you
best
have-
poo-poo?
Yeah,
Do you
your
have-
best.
a top tier poo story that surpasses the high concentration milk and mac and cheese.
I have one that is etched so deeply in my memory that whenever I think of airport bathrooms, it comes to my mind.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear that one.
Okay, so I'm 16 now. At some point, like 6-7 years ago, I was at an airport to
Mm-hmm.
it was in another country. It was in like I don't know, either Europe or like Northern Africa. I don't know. But my family was in a lounge, and I didn't know I was lactose intolerant at the time. So I was like drinking cocoa,
Oh.
hot cocoa with milk, with just the base was milk at the time.
Okay.
And I didn't know what it did to me. So I was like feeling like, ooh, so queasy. I need to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom in the lounge. So I never really felt comfortable pooping in public bathrooms at the time. But
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I really need to. I'll do it. So I sat down and I went to poo, and it was so deep, and it was just so much in volume.
Ugh.
And it took so long. And eventually, after like 15-20 minutes, I heard like some super loud banging at the door. Someone was just like really letting out and saying like, hey, get out of there. It's been so long. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I wasn't done pooping. I still had a lot left, but I like wiped up, pulled up my pants, and I left. And I looked, and there was this huge line of people because there was only like one bathroom. So I went back to my family and I sat down with them, and I told them what happened. Like, oh, I really needed to poop, but then this guy was banging at the door. And my oldest brother, he was like, "Oh no, nobody's doing that to my little brother." So he walked up. He himself went to the door and he banged on it and he waited for the person who banged on my door to come out. And then he yelled at him and he said, "You, get in there and finish your poop." He pushed me in there and I sat down and I was like, I guess I have to finish my poop now. The entire interaction just got me so riled up that I don't think I was able to force much out. So I had to leave like a few minutes later. Still with poop left. I just had to fly back. Still with the need to poop.
Oh, that is a good poo story.
That was a good poo-poo
I have
story.
another one, but Robert could go.
Robert.
Okay,
between-
Robert can go
Alright.
and then you can tell yours.
Mine
second one.
does not match that, but
It's fine. We all
All
just
is
need
welcome.
a little poo story.
Of course.
I don't even know if this qualifies, but okay. So there was one time on the weekend, somewhat recently, I was 17. It was
Hmm.
junior year.
As you are.
I don't know.
As it is.
I don't
right
know when
now.
it was, though.
As it be.
Yes.
So sometime within that time period, I was just chilling. I was home alone all day because my sister had a soccer tournament, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm home alone, I have a tendency not to eat. Like if I don't feel like it at the moment, like I won't just go and eat anything. So I'd basically spent the entire day doing homework and I had a cup of water that I kept on refilling and I drank only that all day.
You just had a diet of water.
So at the very end, like near the end of the day, I felt like I had to use the bathroom or like I had to poop. And I thought, that's weird, I haven't eaten anything. So I go. It's just straight water.
Oh
Like, I
God
looked down, there
damn.
was no even shade. It was just
Wait. So was the poop just water?
So water
No,
came out of
dude.
your ass.
It was like a water gun.
yeah.
no! Oh, dude, that's foul.
You straight up
How
pissed,
does that
pissed out of your ass.
Someone was standing outside, would they think you were peeing? If that's all that they
I don't
heard?
know.
What did it sound like? Did it sound like a splash or was it like
did
poo
it-
though?
God.
Like was it like
Was
diarrhea
it
kind
dripping,
or
or
like
was it just a whole?
Was
you
it what it,
dripping?
we got a stream? Okay, there's like 3 different ways. It could trickle down. You could have like a piss
Bro, was it a
stream,
super soaker
or
though?
did it just like flush out?
Yeah. Which
It,
one
like-
was it, Robert?
Flushed out in small increments.
Small. So it was like a. It was like,
Not small, but like it was like 3 or 4.
It was like burst
Bursts?
fire. It was burst fire. Oh my god.
It was weird. It was so
Rubber
weird.
I've
Rubber
never
had
heard,
that super soaker.
I've never heard that happen in my life. I didn't even know that was a thing that was
That's like-
possible that the human body could
let me
do.
Google that.
It-
I didn't know.
I always assumed the
Primitive
water just
creature.
went out the.
Yeah, I thought you just peed.
No.
I've never heard someone shit out water before.
Was it like watery
It
diarrhea?
was just
No.
water.
It was mostly, yeah.
It was water and just like some particulate matter and just.
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
very
oh.
small amount of particulate matter, but it was
Oh my
mostly water.
God damn it! I'm drinking water right now. Thanks, guys.
You're drinking Robert's poo poo.
Oh, was it purified? Was it like real water?
Just
Bro,
Was it like
the
spring
raw
water?
Was that spring water?
I would assume not. Please don't drink it.
I mean, okay. Did it come out in like better water quality than like Flint, Michigan?
No, it
Did, like
did
the
not.
people. Oh, okay.
Better than it went in.
Your Robert's body purified the water.
The people in
He's
Flint,
a
Michigan,
filter.
take a look at it and be like, "That's not that bad."
Hey, yo,
This is
okay.
clean enough.
You know what? Yeah, it's not.
God, we've been having some good poo stories. We've been
Oh,
on
yeah.
a roll. We've been on a
On a
roll.
roll.
Good stuff. Good shit, everyone.
Good
Good
stuff.
shit.
I listened
Good
to
shit.
Ethan's earlier. It was
Good.
nice.
Oh, Ethan.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Ethan's from the last episode. Or no,
Roller
No,
coaster.
not. It's not gonna be the last. It's gonna be episode
last
6.
episode 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
Episode
guys want to
7
hear that,
Episode 7 isn't gonna be uploaded until Monday, I think. So
dang.
anyway, God, yeah, we have been having some good poo stories. Oh, and Zyad, do you still have a poo story you wanna?
I still do. Before I do that though, I just want to say with my lactose intolerance, pooing, having a poo where it sounds as if I'm peeing is like a monthly, sometimes weekly occurrence.
God.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
But my second poo story is like, it's not the volume, it was actually quite a small volume, but just the effect it had on me was kind of ridiculous.
Traumatizing.
It was one of those poops.
So here's a little context. Me and my brother, before we went to college, we slept in the same room, and it was actually a bunk bed where I slept above him. So it was very late one night. I would almost think like 11, 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. And just super late into the night. I thought he was asleep, but like I'm sitting there and I'm feeling some very bad, gastrointestinal distress.
Mhm.
And I just let out the biggest fart. The fart that shook the world. I'm pretty sure everyone in the house, if they were awake, would hear it.
Bro, San Francisco earthquake. Whoa.
And I think my brother wasn't awake, but he became awake.
It shook the bed. It shook the bunk bed. He thought I was having an earthquake. He's like,
It activated
God.
grumbling.
Dude.
But after that, he like got up and he was like, "Hey, what was that?" Did you poop your pants? He asked. I was like, get up, get out of our bed and go change your underwear. And looking back on it now, I'm not sure if I actually pooped my pants a little. Maybe, I don't know. But I wasn't about to argue with him in the dead of night.
There might have been some shrapnel in that blast.
Maybe.
I'm
So I
going
got
through-
up.
What was it measured on the Richter scale?
You know,
A
I'm
15.
I'm so entertained by the fact that your brother did not trust your judgment whether you shit yourself. He was like, "No, you definitely did with that part. With that part, you definitely had some matter in there."
So I went to my closet and I took off my underwear to change it. And I like was about to put it in the hamper that we put our dirty clothes in. He was like, "No, do not put that underwear in the hamper that has my clothes in it. Go and put it with the washing machine."
It's not.
Put
It's
it
not.
in the laundry room.
It's not even because it's like it. Even if it like didn't have any shit in it, it's still like
Yeah,
the
there's
area.
still,
It's like the area around Chernobyl after the blast. You just
there's still
can't
some
touch
radiation on
it.
it.
It's just.
There's still some
God.
stankage on it.
Oh no.
After that point, it like became a family story.
Oh no. Oh, you hate to see
God.
it when something bad happens to you, and then like your older relatives or your parents are like, "Yeah, we're gonna be telling this one. We're gonna tell this one to everyone." And you're like,
That reminds me
Okay.
of a story I was told once. So I don't know if you've guys seen The Princess Bride, right? Good movie.
Yeah.
mhm.
Good movie.
So
I know what you're talking about.
so Andre the Giant, he's in that movie, and
Mhm.
he's a big fucking dude, right?
He's a giant. He's Andre
Yeah,
and giant.
Yeah. And so while they were filming the movie, Andre the Giant released a 15-second long fart. And it
15
smelled
seconds.
so
Jesus.
bad they had to temporarily halt production of the movie. And when someone asked Andre if he was feeling okay, you know what he said? I do now.
Oh my god,
I love that story.
that's so powerful.
That's such a good story.
A
A
15-second
15-second?
long fart.
I
count
feel like
out
that would
15
rupture your intestines if you
I
just
mean,
farted for 15 seconds straight.
he's a big dude. He probably had like the capacity for like that much gas.
it just compressed and just like
He's got like a balloon in his
Crap.
intestines.
I mean,
he was expanding.
A fart as big as the man himself.
A fart worthy of being from Andre the Giant.
yeah. Exactly.
See.
If that was like the record for like the biggest fart, I'm not surprised.
No, there's probably some
he earned
there's probably some freak out there who had like 50 like 1 minute like fart
All right,
and everyone's like, what?
we're gonna look this up.
We're looking the stats up on the farting.
All right.
Wait,
Ryan,
what
pull
was
that
it?
up.
15 seconds? I
Pull
beat
up
that
the
record
video.
every week.
Pull up the video, Ryan. Pull up the fart videos.
I don't know, I've had stuff in my
What
head.
Ryan, I saw your eyes light up like a little boy on Christmas. What did
Give
you
us
see?
the details. Give us the stats.
Do you want to know how long the world's longest fart is?
Give it to me straight.
Okay, take a guess. I want you to guess.
Okay, if it's
within
this-
reason.
If this
Within
is
reason.
unbelievable, I would say 3 minutes.
Oh, God
4
damn it.
minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Fuck you guys. You guessed too high. But
I'm just that good.
all right, the current Guinness
2
World
minutes?
Book of World
42
Records
seconds.
holder for the longest fart is a man named Bernard Clemens of London. Of course, it's
Oh,
a fucking.
Of course,
British.
it's a British man.
It's all them beans.
It's all the
Average
beans
than
on that
beans.
toast.
Average British person.
Person.
Yeah, this man managed to let off one continuous fart for exactly 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
how did he know it's gonna happen? Wait, hold on.
So,
Wait, a
This guy-
feat that has yet to be even close to be replicated by other fart enthusiasts.
Fart enthusiast.
so this guy, he went and he contacted the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's what I was
They
thinking.
went over to him and they took out a timer and waited 3 minutes while he was just constantly
Okay.
letting out a
Dude,
fart.
did someone have
I've-
to stay in the room with him?
I have so many questions. First of all, did he have a premonition? If he's like, I'm gonna eat beans this morning. I'm gonna eat beans like for lunch. I'm just gonna, I got a feeling today's the day. And then when he called them and they arrived, how did they prove he was still farting? Like, was there still noise, or did they just have to be like,
Bro, imagine if he
no, they
trained
had to sniffle?
farting abilities that
Alright.
whole time.
They
and
lit
was
a
just
match and they
silent.
waited for it to go out.
There's some pretty long ones on YouTube. Could you play them? for the
Please,
audience,
Well,
Ryan?
please.
I'll fade out the audio right here, and then I'll put. it
And then
parts.
just like a little
Just
snippet.
2 minutes and 40 seconds of farting.
Wait, okay, so wait, okay, I've got something else. So you know how when you search up Google, there's like other questions under it, right? So
Yeah.
who holds the record for the loudest fart? It says here the loudest fart ever recorded was in Medellin, Texas,
Ooh,
where
God bless.
this
God bless.
man named Alvin maintained the blast maintained a level of 194 decibels
That's-
for
that's
1/3
not
of a
real.
second.
194 decibels?
194. I don't think it's real because you
That's
know what his
impossible.
you know what his last name is?
What?
Mishits.
That-
I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
That is
Because-
straight the devil incarnate, if that's real.
Because 150 decibels is, it says here, 150 decibels is usually considered enough to burst your eardrums.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That no way that's possible. He would have to sacrifice his own hearing. to
He
have
would
let out a
sacrifice his
fart
own
that loud.
ass.
A small price to pay for
You think he went deaf after that record? He made that record and he was like, I lost all my hearing. His legs were shattered. His ass was deflated. He's like, I done it. But at what
A
cost?
story to tell the kids.
Sacrificed everything for this.
I looked it up as well, and the one that's recorded by the Guinness Book of World Records, it's not as loud, but 113 decibels.
That
Okay,
that's more believable.
that's more
still,
believable.
like
but
ridiculous.
it
That's
says
ridiculously loud.
yeah. Okay, so it says here. I looked up just to get like a scale on like what the fuck a decibel is. So it says here a nearby chainsaw is 120 decibels. So imagine farting at
As loud as a
oh my-
chainsaw
oh
up to
my
your
God.
face. My God.
Okay,
what
okay,
kind of-
yeah, no. The Alvin Mashits thing
What-
has to be fake.
What
because it
makes the
says-
sound of the fart? Is it just your cheeks separate?
maybe?
I think it's.
So
the
I
cheek.
think it's the genetic deposition of having fat ass cheeks, and then a powerful fart to like clap them together. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm gonna have to. Okay. So it says here for the loudest farts you need pressure and
Oh.
rapid pressure and rapid release. So literally like an explosion. Just
Oh.
boom.
Oh, so it wasn't like a continuous like a continuous
yeah.
chainsaw. It was just for one like second. It was as
Yeah,
loud as
no.
a chainsaw.
The Alvin Mashits thing says for 1/3 of a second.
That's,
don't-
That's still
So
funny.
it's just boom.
Alvin
and then-
McShits of Texas.
But
blew out his
100
own
apparently
eardrums.
apparently 194 decibels is like the loudest like anything can be. So I don't think that story is real.
He was
There's
approaching
no way.
the sound barrier.
There's no way a guy named Alvin Mashits produced a fart.
His
Considered
name might as well be Alvin. I fart very loud.
Good one.
Alvin the I don't know.
Good one. All right. Okay. Enough of the hard facts and statistics. Okay.
The
That
fart
was,
stats.
that was our fart section of this one.
I have one more poop story if you want to hear it.
Let's hear it.
Ooh, Let it rip, my man. Let it rip.
This one's not as long, but
TBH.
basically there was another soccer tournament. That's a common theme here apparently.
Mhm.
And my little sister was gone, so I was just home alone with me and my older sister. And somehow our dog got into their bathroom and ate one of my younger sister's like thin soccer headbands. Like it looks kind of like a Luffy, if you know what that is.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
And so later on we just see it sticking out.
Oh.
So we had to hold the dog still, get
Oh.
gloves, and Elise just pulled that out.
Oh my
Bro.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, what's up
Ryan-
with dogs and getting stuff stuck in their ass?
For real.
Yeah, my mom
Maxie
had to do that to
right?
Yeah, my mom had to do that to my dog. God.
Man, dogs, they're just kind of stupid.
They're fucking dumb.
They're like, I can eat this. I bet. You think that goes in their head? They're like, I bet I can eat this.
I think I
Like,
could
no
probably-
way they can think that's food. Like no, like
No.
it looks so much different from the food they've
No,
had
they don't think
before.
it's-
They're just like they think of it as a challenge. I think.
Yeah, they like it's I
Like,
think
it
it's
doesn't even taste good.
Yeah.
it's mainly for chewing and then it probably
they're chewing it and then they
they
swallow.
try to
and they're
chew
like,
it with like
"Oh."
their back teeth and then they end up just swallowing it. They're like,
Bro,
alright, whatever.
they swallow it and they're like, uh-oh.
Oops.
Oh no!
That wasn't
Anyway.
supposed to go down there.
My bee.
God, dogs are so stupid, dude.
Fucking-
Little
God.
creatures.
I
But we love them though.
I've never seen a dog burp as often as mine does. Like mine
Dogs
mine
take after their
burp.
owner.
Yeah,
True.
she learned that from you.
Yeah.
That's very true. But my dog burps like almost every day.
Burp.
Like a loud
What is it?
burp.
What does a dog burp sound like?
I
Does it
don't
sound like a
I-
human burp?
it's
I've heard
I mean,
a dog burp before.
you can
It's weird.
you can tell it's a burp, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of it's really funny whenever she does it. I gotta get it on like camera or some shit. It's so funny.
All right.
Sometimes
Yeah.
she's just walking around and then you just hear her go, "Ugh," and then it's great. But yeah,
All right.
God.
Okay. Zyad, tell us your life story. Go.
Yeah,
My
Spit
life
it.
go.
story. Okay. It all started in the dark year of 2004. I was born, and then some stuff
2004,
happened, and the defining moment of my life was when I went into the pee pee poo poo podcast.
Wow.
That's
And
right. That's right.
You're up to speed now.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow, there you go.
Oh,
All right, Robert.
Speaking of being born, Ryan, you got a little.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
You got a
Ryan,
So-
Ryan's
Good
life is a
segue,
shit
good
story.
segue.
we got another poo poo story. In fact,
Oh,
I feel like this is fate. This is fate
Yeah.
because my birth has led me to this moment on the pee pee poo poo cast. So when I was born, well, right before I was born, actually, I shit myself in the womb, and so I came out when I was born. I came out and I was covered in just green poo poo, and the doctor told my mom that she was actually very lucky because sometimes when this happens, the baby can suffocate on its own shit. So I could have killed myself with my own shit
Imagine if you
as a
died-
baby.
imagine
Just
if
by-
you died being born and like swallowing your own shit.
God. God damn.
You're a
Parents have
lucky
to
man.
warn you for being a dumbass.
Natural selection should have took you out.
I learned my lesson from that day on. I'm never.
I will never shit again. I will never shit myself again.
Exactly.
Little did you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just too
but,
fun.
But
I can't stop.
I've since that day I've been inspired to share my shit stories, and that's how this
To the
podcast
world.
developed.
Yeah. Good. I like the life lessons we're always learning on this podcast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
All right, Robert, you speak some truths to us. Preach your life story.
My life
Give us
story.
a good life morals. You know.
Okay. I was born. Well, not really born. I had a release date. I was a Ziploc baby.
he was
Um,
a Ziploc baby.
Figure.
And
Zip-
Ziploc,
Ziploc
dude.
baby.
What does that entail?
Yeah.
C-section.
Oh,
Oh.
I really thought you were made in a test tube or something. I was like, huh?
World's
Were
first
you-
synthetic human.
All that stuff I told you about my family and where I'm from. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I was born in a test tube.
Oh, okay.
You should
Um,
make a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, I thought they you were born early and the doctors were just like put them in a bag. I don't know.
put him in the freezer. We'll deal with them later.
Let him marinate.
You gotta let them grow in here. Like like those dinosaur pills that you put in the water and then it grows into a dinosaur. That was Robert. They put him in there and he grew into a little baby.
I mean, technically, when you think about it, that's how it works, though. Like in the womb, you start off as a little pill, and then you grow
You
into
kinda
a
spit it.
fucking baby.
That's true.
You're spinning, dude.
Yeah, but the pills don't shit themselves in the womb.
Okay, all right. You
I
know
mean,
what?
if
My
I-
my pill was a little funky.
Defect.
We all have our defects in life, Amara, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
for
sorry. I'm
real.
sorry.
You don't get to judge others without, saying your faults as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
without sin, first stone.
But Robert, continue.
Robert,
Yes,
tell
yes.
us your life story, please.
Then my parents were like, "All right, you're going to Resurrection." So I went to Resurrection.
Oh.
I witnessed
he,
the
I
piss
read-
bandit.
Robert
Resurrection.
is a resurrection. Do you have
Yeah,
any
he-
resurrection gossip?
We
I
went-
watched
we went-
some of episode 5, and
Yeah, we
they
went
went over a
through-
pretty good amount of it.
Yeah, we went through
Mm.
Resurrection stories with Ethan and Josh. They talked about the piss bandit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Although
Oh,
I don't
hilarious.
know if I finished that section when I was listening to the podcast, but one thing they forgot to mention about the piss bandit thing was that they made the boys walk to the office if they wanted to use the bathroom, because they would not let us in the bathroom because they thought we were gonna piss on the floor.
They were oppressing you. They were like, no,
Yes.
you cannot piss. You have to have like a passport and they have to stamp it every time you go to the bathroom.
You gotta go through like
Border
fucking-
security.
Yeah. You get pat down.
You know,
I
I
don't
think
know.
God.
a better solution if they just hired a guy to stand in the bathroom all day to watch if anyone would piss. And they're just like a dude there, like, okay. But like a really
God.
muscular dude.
This may be a bit risque for your podcast.
Nothing is risky
But-
for this podcast.
Oh, cool. Since your question, I really don't know. Did our principal touch children or not?
Okay. Let's give some context before we out anyone. So, our
Are you
old
gonna
middle
say his
school
name?
principal, like, we can't say names, we'll get sued.
Yeah.
But like, he, like, was in our sophomore year, became our high school principal. It just happened to be that way, and we're like,
Just
okay,
keeps following us around.
yeah. But then like halfway through sophomore, like not even right, just like
It was
Yeah, I'd say-
pretty.
Yeah, I'd say.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
A bit before halfway, I think.
a little bit
Yeah.
before halfway, we just didn't see him again. He was just gone.
Wow.
Just disappeared.
He was just he vanished off the face of the earth, and no one knows what happened to him. There's been rumors of
We were
like,
given the details that he was asked to leave, and that's it.
yeah. We don't know. Okay, I've heard stories from tax evasion to like a teacher forced him to quit to kid diddling. I don't know about that one. He seems like a
Yeah,
nice
I
guy.
don't think.
I don't think he would, because he's a nice dude. But you never
mean-
know with those nice dudes. Oh, to give this context, he kind of looks like Kingpin from Spider.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't. He's a pretty nice dude. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say he did any of those things. But it's so mysterious. He was like a nice guy who genuinely cared. I would say it seemed like he cared about
Oh, yeah.
schooling system and whatnot. But he just got like left one day. And to this day, we don't know a thing. I don't think any of our teachers know. I think it goes to like the school board probably.
I think
Yeah.
the only person who really knows is going to be his daughter. Like I texted
Yeah.
Lutnia if she knew. Oh,
God damn it, Jasmine.
I have to
All
work
right.
with-
Jasmine.
Take notes. We gotta bleep that out.
Come on.
Okay,
I'm new here, and
continue.
even I know better than to do that.
Yes.
but yeah, like I texted Lutnia if she knew her, and like she nothing. She won't like say anything. She hasn't said anything to anybody. Like she's been like hush.
Huh.
I mean, I can't imagine your father being fired for being a
That's true.
principal.
That's true.
Why would she be like, hey y'all, my
Yes.
dad?
Good.
My dad
Got
just got.
fired for tax evasion.
My dad stole school funds.
Check it out.
I don't think that's like the best thing to have your dad do.
But that's like crazy to me that he's gone one day and like we never heard from him or never
You don't
seen
think he
him.
was DILF material?
No.
God,
Man,
Why we're
bald.
talking about how our principal disappeared and you're saying is he DILF material? Are you serious?
That's
You're
that's
serious,
always.
right?
I swear, that's always the question on Jasmine's mind.
That's always
I
what
mean,
you're thinking.
okay.
Sorry.
Sometimes you
Mara.
gotta know if they DILF material, but he was not. He was not DILF material at all.
Okay. Okay.
Quick question: does anyone know his middle initial or age? I'm looking through
J.
the police records.
think it's a
J.
J.
Oh my
Middle
God.
initial was J.
Oh wow, we got ourselves a little detective
Is-
story.
He 53 years old.
Like, he looks, he's like a father,
That's
so I say so.
I'd say he's maybe
He
younger.
looks younger, but then again, like he is a father of like a 17, 16-year-old daughter.
It's possible. It's
Well, I mean, my
possible.
stepdad is 50.
My
So,
dad is like
it's
52,
probably
so
likely.
maybe.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty possible.
I'd say like at the youngest, maybe 44.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that seems like a
Yeah.
good range. Hopefully no
Okay,
one.
this is gonna take some time to date through, so continue with.
All right,
Rather
we'll
than-
continue while you solve this mystery.
I
Alright.
did solve the who stole the Lego mystery back in elementary school.
Who stole the Lego?
Who did it?
It was Michael.
Wait. You. I think I remember this because we went to the same elementary school.
We did, yeah.
I think there was just a controversy. What was the Lego? Was it just like a figure?
It was like a school fair, and you know those little books, and
Mhm.
they were like little novels for Scholastic or whatever, and
Yeah.
they sometimes have little minifigures.
Uh-huh.
He opened that, took it, and then put the book back without paying.
Oh, bro.
Oh my
God
god.
damn.
And I decided to open up my my detective agency at that moment for that one case, and I never solved anything else ever again.
Wait,
Quit while you're ahead.
what was the evidence pointing to Mr. Michael?
Well, he liked Lego. I was like, I think it's this guy, and then I remembered, they say it's never the first person you suspect, and then I walked over to him, and he was crying, and it was the first person I suspected.
Okay. Wow.
God
I'm a
damn.
great
Good stuff.
detective.
Segue into my mom.
Oh, you're.
I don't want to
You
segue
think
into your mom.
Yes,
Scam me,
please.
Girl
I
Scout.
mean,
All right.
Shut up.
All right. Continue.
Segue into my mom's scamming Girl Scouts.
oh,
Stop,
This
bro.
one.
You're gonna have a felony.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're
should
gonna.
I-
You're gonna
Your
Should I
mom
tell
is
the
literally a
story?
felon.
you can, but I would be ashamed to tell it on air. I would
I
tell
would
it
not.
there.
I
just
love
would
it.
cry.
I'm proud of it.
I would
proud of
not be proud of it. It is a crime, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
It's a crime
if
and
you-
morally wrong.
You know
What did you
wrong
do?
with you?
Tell it. Tell it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Tell it to
Why
the
don't you
jury.
Tell it to the audience.
Tell it to the
Okay,
jury.
so a few years ago, or not a few years ago, it was probably like freshman year, right? And we were at Publix, and my mom, she got like this thing from Amazon, and it came with a fake $50 bill, and she like just put it in her purse, like I don't know, just in case she was like at the flea market or something like that. But,
God.
all right, but we were at Publix, and my mom said there were Girl Scout cookies. She was like, "Damn, I could use a few boxes of Samoas because Samoas are for everyone listening to this, fuck Thin Mint. Samoas are the best."
Ooh,
But anyways,
hot take.
Hot take.
4P
Hot
does
take.
not. 4P does not endorse this.
Yeah,
Claim.
this is not an
4P does not
endorsement.
agree with Jasmine
This
in
is-
any way, shape, or form.
Her actions
Ever.
are irresponsible.
but anyways, so my mom, she was like, "Hey, Jazz, you think these little girls will take the $50 bill?" So we got.
God.
Because,
God.
So you-
let me look up the
No.
cost of Samoa. Samoa
So
Girl
you-
Scout cookies.
So you gave them the fake $50 bills and scammed them out of like 4 boxes.
So each
scammed
one goes
some.
for $12. So I buy at least 4 boxes, 5 maybe.
So
if they go for $12, they were basically robbing you at that point.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's her justification for it. She says because the boxes are expensive, she could scam little children.
Exactly. No, because they're little girls, okay, and they don't know. Their moms were on their phones, and the little girls were taking charge of everything. So I was like, "Hey, let's take advantage of it." So we gave them the $50 bill. They were like, "Oh my god, $50!" And we got 4 boxes of Samoas.
You are that is
Mm-mm.
They were like,
Delicious.
"Oh my
Sick
God,
human
we got
being.
$50,
You're-
thank you." And then your mom was like, "Ah, suckers."
like thank you so much for
Yes.
this is going to this cancer research organization. Thank you so much. And then your mom's like, ah,
Fuck that.
idiot.
You know what that goes
What?
into their taxes. That is no that.
They're a
public-
Dog, where are you
organization.
going with this?
They're
Where are you
an
going with this?
organization for young women, dude. What are
No,
you
listen.
talking about?
When stores talk about, do you want to donate to like Make-A-Wish or some shit like that? That goes on their tax thing. Because
Did you
they
see
can
this on the
take it-
TikTok? Tell me
No,
right now
my
if you
mom.
learned this.
because my mom used to
Oh,
Your mom is
your
also
mom
a
is not
felon,
stopped.
bruh.
My
A
mom used to
reputable
work
source.
at Walmart.
Your mom is also a felon.
Your mom also scammed 2 little girls out of $50 and 4 Samoan
Okay.
boxes.
But they bust.
You know what? I hope the taste of your sins tasted good because
You
you
can-
know what?
You can
Hellfire
buy the
don't taste
cookies
good.
for much cheaper at a third party. You don't need to scam
Literally.
the children.
You know what?
But it's more satisfying when you
No.
like
It's more
take it
satisfying
from
if
little
you
girls.
stole them. If you know it's stolen good,
Yes, yes.
you're a
It gives,
criminal.
it gives you
You're
that
a
feeling like,
sick-
oh, I stole.
You're a sick monster. You're a
You know,
menace to
we're
the
gonna
society.
release Jasmine's address. So if anyone from the government is
Lead a
listening,
protest.
Anyone who's listening, please do not go to this specific address at
Do
this time.
not. Okay. If you meet a little short Hispanic woman that goes by the name Jasmine, do not sell to her. Do not accept her money. Anything.
What the hell, bro?
Do not sell her Girl Scout cookies. Okay? Get
It's
her
not my fault they
blacklisted.
charge so much for it. Like they think they're all special. Like what the fuck?
You chose to buy it from
somewhere
them.
else. Then buy them somewhere else. I don't get it.
Because they
Just
buzz,
fuck them.
but they don't need to be $12 a box. Like maybe
Then
six.
just buy some
$6.
Samoas somewhere else.
I don't know where else they sell it. Oh fuck. I don't know where else they sell them.
They're not that hard to find.
Really? Where?
Criminal. Actual criminal.
I'm going to look on Google right now and press shopping and see if I can find it.
Excuse me, I'm burping
I mean,
a lot tonight.
So next time you wanna buy Girl Scout cookies,
Yes.
get a fake $50 bill. Make
wait,
sure the
no.
moms are looking away, and it's just the little girls. And then they'll happily give you
Are
4
you
boxes
encouraging
and
scam
$2
children?
back in real change.
Are you saying to scam children? Is that the lesson of this
Yeah.
story? Is to
I
steal
actually
from
figured
children?
out a much more efficient way to, get Girl Scout cookies from children. You walk up to the children to their little table, you close your fist, and you punch each of them in the face as hard as you can, and then you take their supply. You don't even have to give them a fake money.
Yeah, that's
Just
very true.
take it.
Just
Yeah.
knock
okay.
them out.
You know what? Life tip: you don't even need to carry your wallet anywhere. If you can't pay for something, don't carry your
Just
wallet.
do it.
Just carry a gun instead.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know?
No, I went to the bank and like, I just stole. I just stole money.
I just
robbed it.
I just robbed the
I
bank.
don't really see that.
just kind of snuck into the back and like grabbed a couple.
I am a wanted criminal. I'm on the FBI watch list though. So
I kind
know.
of just held the gun to the teller's head and was like, "Hey, I'd like to
I was
get
like,
some money.
I'd like
I'd like
to
a
make.
withdrawal.
I'd like to make a withdrawal."
can I make a withdrawal, please? You know, we were saying this before. It was like, if you just like had a gun and then pointed it at like the person there and had a bag and didn't say anything, and they just started giving you money, that's not illegal. You didn't say anything. There was just an implication, you know, and a certain implication that you just happened to want some money, and they
think
just
pointing at
gave
other
you
people's
some
illegal.
money out of charity. You know, can't prove that in court that you robbed the place. Think about that one.
Okay, Joe.
What do you mean? Okay, whatever. Anyway, Jasmine, you're
Yo.
a menace to the society.
Well, Zyad is researching that. I
I
wanna
am.
make a. Huh?
They that site that was taking a really long time requires money to get the final results.
Oh.
But I was able to get a little information. Without saying his name. Hold on, let me bring this up. He has assets worth over $261,000.
All right.
Whoa, okay.
That's it. That's all
That's
I know.
all.
That's all
so
you
far.
could find.
So far.
He didn't touch children.
Let me open the sex offender database.
He is going at it, huh?
I just need their
Let's
first
get a
name.
We really should get
Oh.
a private investigator on this.
We should.
How
I
much?
need-
How
We
much
have
would those
Zyad.
cost? Oh yeah, well Zyad. Yeah. You know.
do we have his address?
Why would we have his address?
Why would we have our principal's
Look
address?
for it on voters registration.
Oh my
that's
god,
not it,
we have some detectives in this call.
Okay.
Robert immediately knew how to find his address for some reason. Robert,
There's
how do you
only-
know- why do you know that? Why do you know that, like,
IB
How to
teaches
find
you
some-
interesting things.
There's only one
I watched
person-
in chemistry class as people threatened Ethan for leaking their Discord.
oh, that's true.
They threatened him by sending him his own address.
We
So I asked
There-
Sun
there's
how
you
he did
can
it.
find on like the Lakeland property like stuff or registry
Thing for
that
something
you
like
could
that.
just like find people's places of living and their blueprints to their house, and it's like, this you, this yours,
Is your crib?
and then
Yeah, here it is.
we're really investigating this man to see if he just like he didn't pay
Wait.
$1 off his taxes and got audited, and that's why he left.
I don't remember what his name was. Can I say what I think it is in the podcast?
No.
It is.
No.
It rhymes with. Actually, I don't even know how to play that.
Let me
game.
just
Type it in the chat.
Is it right?
Type it in the
Yeah,
Zoom
just-
Oh,
chat.
that's
Just-
true.
Just put it in the this chat feature. It's not like we're recording the chat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
While
I mean,
the-
you are
while they're
recording
doing
the
that.
meeting.
We're recording them.
I mean,
I'm
we don't
recording a
use them.
meeting.
Yeah, but
I
we're just
think you
using.
would.
Yeah. God damn it, Jasmine.
Jasmine!
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
What is
Why do you
wrong? Just
keep
shut up. Shut up.
saying
Just shut up.
names?
Just shut the hell up.
You're putting
Don't
so
talk
much
anymore.
work on me.
I keep forgetting.
You're
I'm
putting
sorry.
so much
I'm sorry.
work on me. This is a
I'm
prof-
sorry.
This is a
I'm sorry.
professional environment. If you keep saying names, I swear, dude. I swear. I'm so enraged, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now
It just
I don't
slipped
even
up.
know
It
the
just-
timestamp, so I have to listen to this whole thing again just to find where to bleep like 1 second.
I'm
Oh, so
sorry.
you're saying that you can't even sit through it? That it's that bad quality?
No.
of
Yes.
podcast?
No, bro, I have literal IB homework to do.
I'm holding my
every single
crystal.
day.
Don't worry.
Well, at
Oh,
least
that-
on the bright side, I found out some information.
Oh,
I
that's
think I
good.
might have found his address. I'm not sure.
He is,
Oh my god.
We don't need the address. We don't need the address. I don't know. why
I'm
we
not
need
gonna
the
say it
address.
out loud.
The great investigation.
Why do we need the
Okay.
address?
he's not a
Hold
sex
on. Let me look
offender.
it up on Zillow.
Okay.
Actually,
weird.
he's not a registered sex offender.
Okay,
Let me say
well, I
that.
guess that's more accurate.
Well, I mean, okay, if that's.
I mean,
the reason
technically,
why-
you could say that for all of us. We're not registered sex offenders.
I mean, I'm just looking in the registered database.
Imagine if you
Imagine-
introduced yourself like that. like,
Unregistered sex
I'm not a
offender.
registered sex offender, by the way.
I'm an unregistered sex offender.
Oh, okay. They haven't caught me yet.
Ah,
I'm not
But, I mean,
official yet.
if that was the reason why he got fired, then they'd register him as a
Fuck.
sex offender.
Yeah, he would be registered if they fired
He's
him for
clear.
that reason.
Yeah, he's clear.
Um,
Wow.
Be able
God
to
damn.
get-
Wow.
I
Ugly
looked
house,
it
says
up. I
Jasmine.
thought he looked
Ugly
rich.
house?
He looked rich.
He's a school principal. What do you
I
mean?
thought he was one of us.
He's a little school principal. What did you expect? I know he looks like
I thought he
Kingpin,
made
but
a lot
like
of money.
Yeah,
he does
I
look
was
like Kingpin.
expecting
But
him to own a skyscraper. Like,
I thought he would have like a block of New York City under his control. That's not even that bad. That's not even that bad. That looks like a lot of land area.
I don't know. I thought it was. I
Oh,
thought
he
it
lives
was
in
rich.
Bartow?
Can you imagine
The wrong guy.
if
Oh shit.
if the person we're talking about is a
Oh,
fan of this
Zyad,
podcast?
God damn it!
What?
Did you say it?
He
I said the city.
He said where the town where he lives.
That's
Uh,
We gotta
fine.
bleep
It's
that
not.
out.
It's
Oh,
not
I'm,
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure we
Sorry.
said Lakeland anyway. Bartow's right next to Lakeland. Figure it out.
Sorry.
Find us.
I
No,
challenge all
Don't
of you.
encourage them.
Find us.
I live
all
on.
our addresses. Find where we live.
I know the
live
addresses.
on-
You can see the
Everyone
lake from where I
here.
live.
Stop
Find
talking
me.
before Miguel takes you seriously.
Oh no. Someone's gonna
He
do
just
that.
said his name.
Someone on the pot like and on the comment section is gonna be like, oh yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
and then just list all our addresses. And be like,
to Ryan's house. I know where it is. Check it out.
It's
I
like,
mean, you
oh,
also told them an
thank you.
easy way to figure out our addresses. later.
Oh,
Someone's just gonna
Oh, yeah.
dox us.
wait, no, they need to be okay.
Wait, did we give
tec-
everyone our
No,
first
no,
and
no.
last name?
No, technically, we don't own the property or vote. So,
Wait,
yes,
I
don't tell
own
them your parents' name.
property.
Imara, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why
Hey, but
did-
it's not my house. It's my house, but it's not my house. Like I don't live
Okay.
there. They're gonna be going
Yeah.
to someone else's
Amar.
crib.
Imara's kind of, has them wealthy assets like that. I'm not gonna
I'm
say
not.
the W word because somehow Imara's offended by it, but she got assets.
Colin. She's gonna
Amara
start
is
calling
rich,
words
but she doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, she
I'm
doesn't.
not
She doesn't want the
rich.
connotation.
I'm literally not rich.
No,
You
no.
own property. You're
no,
a capitalist.
She owns a house and doesn't have
Okay,
to pay
Okay,
a mortgage.
it's not.
for
It's
it.
not like okay, yeah, I don't have to pay a mortgage when I buy a house, but that's not my
But-
fault. It's just
What?
generational.
No,
you're still-
wealth.
yeah, so you're still wealthy.
No,
You're still
it's
wealthy.
not Jasmine's fault, but she's still rich.
Yeah, it is still
Jasmine
like,
still
a
has
rich-
3 pairs of AirPods.
Like
I
yeah,
don't
like a rich
claim-
person.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
did
claim-
buy 3
Like
pairs
if a
of
rich person
AirPods.
has a child and they're born rich, it's not the child's fault. They're
Yeah.
just rich. You're
I don't
wealthy.
claim being rich.
What do you mean you
Look,
don't
you
claim?
don't care.
Dude, you
See,
you wanna
you
simply
you're
comfortably.
you're an imposter among the middle class. That's what you are.
Mhm.
You are
She's
I
an
you're
literally
an
live in
infiltrator.
the middle class.
You are
She's
an
an
infiltrator.
imposter among us. No, I'm not sus. Amara is sus.
No, please.
You're an infiltrator. You've infiltrated our you bourgeoisie have infiltrated our proletariat lines. That's what you are.
It's true. I bet
You're-
you're not even, part
You
of the
are
work.
you're the
Dude,
oppressor
why is
among
my-
the oppressed?
Why is my brother screeching? See, this is why I say I'm not rich.
Right? I don't know.
Is your brother Screeches?
Yes, 'cause he's a
Rich
little
people, please.
creature.
Robert.
Yeah.
I want to hear more about your entire. Do you have any funny life stories? Funny family facts? Anything? Just I want to know
Not off the
more.
top of my head, but like I might think of one by the end of the podcast.
I just want to know more.
I
Say-
feel
say
like
your address out
Robert
loud.
has his.
Just give us your address.
Social
Yeah.
security number? Credit card? Spit it out. I just want to know.
Robert, are you part of the bourgeoisie like us?
Bro, don't.
The
can't even say it.
The bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
The bourgeois.
Bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
You say it like how you say
Word.
Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. I can't say it.
Oh my God,
Worcestershire
Robert.
sauce.
Okay,
Fucking
that's fine.
British people and their stupid
War-
W sauce.
I just say
They're double-
Worcestershire.
I feel like I should have at least one life story, but I can't think of one right now.
Talk
Oh,
about
what's
how
up?
bourgeoisie you are.
Once upon a time, Robert, the end.
Wait, Robert. Do you have one moment in life that really just defines you as Robert? Like with me, with my poop story.
Right.
Yeah. Do you just
I know one time I went to the water park with my friends, and I
Did
sat
you
down.
poop in the water park?
I went to the bathroom. I sat down. I sat on the toilet. I zoned out for 20 minutes. I didn't even feel bad. I was just sat there staring.
Okay.
Dude, he was having deep thoughts on the toilet.
you probably had so many revelations, and then when you woke back up into consciousness, you forgot all of them immediately, and you're like, "Whoa, what was I doing?"
I then
You found like the
shit back
meaning of life.
and then told them my stomach was hurting because it's the only way they'd believe me.
Dude, literally, Robert probably just like solved how to cure cancer on that toilet.
you,
But
like-
then he woke up.
When you said water park, I really thought your story was gonna be you like walking, you know, wading through the water, and then you go like, oh no, I have to go to the bathroom, and you're like looking around and you can't see anything, and there are kids playing all around you, and you're like, oh, I can't make it in time, and then the water around you all just slowly turns brown and spreads out.
You sound
together,
like you're talking.
and everybody's running around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I
honestly,
shit.
Telling it from
I
experience.
shit in the pool as a baby.
you and
The
Anthony.
kids are getting trampled in their faces. They're being
Well, okay,
pushed down into the
to
poop
be
water
fair-
that you.
To be fair, I was like 1.
Nah, that doesn't
Unacceptable.
excuse you. That
Stop.
doesn't excuse you. That doesn't.
And it was my
You're so
own
responsible.
pool.
You're so responsible for it.
It's fine, dude.
Nah,
It's
you could have held
cool.
it.
It's my pool. I can shit whenever.
It's cool,
Why?
guys. I'll go
It-
shit in my pool right now.
Why would you do
What?
that? What?
I didn't.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is
Fucking
wrong?
weirdo, bro.
Although
Cause I can.
I do remember, I can't. I know. I don't remember every occasion, but I know it's happened numerous times that I've been like in a pool.
Did you piss
Or
in
like-
the pool?
Okay, that's different. That's a different story. But
Right.
I know it's happened numerous times where I've been in like a public pool and someone's shat in it.
Oh,
Everybody
happened
had
to
to.
me
Everybody had to
multiple
get
times.
out. Yeah, yeah. I've experienced that more than once.
that is. I've
wasn't
never.
me. It
I've
wasn't
never
me.
had.
I think it was you.
You know what? Actually, I have a formative story that that has formed me into the man that I am today. I was like 12, right? And I was in a like this resort with my cousin, and we were in this like lazy river area, and we're like, oh, this is so cool. And then we went to the pool area, and they had a slide, and we're like, oh, let's go down this slide. And then we were like, you know, we went on the slide a couple times, chilling in the pool, having fun, doing kid stuff, right? And then this girl went down the slide, right? And I just happened to look towards the slide, and like when she like got up from the pool, she was straight mooning me, right? Like it was a full moon, and I was like, I was a child. I was still like at that age where I was like transitioning from elementary to middle school, so I was just like, whoa, hold on, yo. I was like, yo. I was like, that's insane, bro. Like I couldn't really process it. I was like, but in my mind I was like, that's pretty cool actually. I think I like that actually.
That was pretty.
I was
that's
like,
pretty.
that- and from there, I just became that man.
That was a
I'm
good
glad I do
experience.
Are you straight?
Guys, I think I'm freaking straight now.
Oh my god. Sacrilege.
Get off the podcast.
Actually,
Get
actually, if-
out of here.
if we go by that logic, then I'm not straight, because one time I went to Miami when I was like 15, 16, and there was a topless woman, and I did not, you know what? I did not enjoy that sight very much because I don't like to body shame, but it was not the best pair you could ask for, I would say.
Oh my god. I thought
was
you were
a
literally
very-
gonna say.
Awkward
you were
and
literally-
experience. I was with like my family and my brother, and we just had to like ignore it, and we're just like, I don't want to mention it. I don't want to talk about it.
I thought you were like you said Miami, and I thought you were gonna talk about the Latino men and their shelf asses. I was like, God damn, bro, Latino men are
Los
cheek up for no
Dominicanos.
reason. Latino men got ass
Dominican
for
men.
no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all just staring at men's asses. You're just admitting
It's
that.
not. Hey.
You're just gonna admit that.
Hold on a
Hey,
second.
hey,
You're just gonna
hey,
say that out loud,
hey,
or all to hear. That's what you're doing?
Well, if it's
Huh?
there. Sheesh.
If the
You know what?
badonkadonk is there, you
I
admire it.
I hope. I want to remind everyone on this podcast that these are the same two women that in middle school, when I was still chubby, would look at my ass and go, "That's a dump truck. I want to touch that."
Hey,
You
I
have
didn't
such
do
a
that.
fat
I
ass.
didn't do that. That was Jasmine.
Straight up. No, you had your moment.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
You
pretty
had your
sure
moment.
Amara supported that.
You supported.
I feel like
You were
she
definitely a
wasn't-
bystander, and you were a happy bystander at that. I'll say that.
A complicit bystander.
I
Yeah.
was admiring. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
dude.
harassment.
Man got
Bro,
nasty on me.
I was
Bro.
assaulted.
Haha, get it? Harassment.
Bro, Jasmine.
Shut the fuck.
Jasmine was literally just a visitor to the Louvre, and your ass was the Mona Lisa.
Facts.
That makes me want to be like,
Facts.
oh, so thank
More
you. But
spitting.
you know what? If I want you to say that to like a person who's been like catcalled, like, yo, I'm sorry for staring at your ass and like saying you have such a nice ass, but like I was just admiring it, dude. I'm like, come on. Like I just was, he was just there. I was just looking, dude. Okay, can't help it.
Yeah.
I would like
God.
to apologize. I have since
I don't accept.
redeemed myself.
No, you haven't.
You
I
literally-
have.
No, you
I
haven't.
have.
You haven't changed.
I,
You haven't changed at all.
no, guys, please.
No,
Guys, I
don't
have. I promise. No,
that's a lie.
please. No,
Nah.
wait. Hey.
Zyad, have you found
Hey.
any information yet?
I do, but like the one of the searches you can do that actually gets the Florida government to find the information for you and send it in a neat comprehensive report, it's $24.
Oh,
So I
my
think
God.
if everyone here pitches in,
I don't.
we would only each have to give $4.
You know what?
I don't know.
I don't
I feel
think
like
I
this
care
is
enough.
honestly, I feel like it would probably just be disappointing.
I think, yeah, honestly, I think it's gonna be like he missed a car payment and went to jail for it. Like, I don't think it's anything big.
I don't even think he went to jail. I don't know.
I think they just, you know what? I think he just got caught like, smoking some weed on camera, and then everyone's like, "Hey, you can't do
Hey.
that." No.
It had to be something like super big and important because there was no like transition of power to another principal. It was just like he's gone. We don't have a principal for a while. You know?
They realized he actually cared about the students, and we couldn't have that
They're
in IB.
He was showing sympathy for us, and they were like, "No, pull him out. Take him out. We cannot have this."
they just capped him.
Bro,
The principal
literally.
has been fired. That
We
is
spent
all.
so much time checking if he was a criminal. We never spent time to check if he was alive.
Yeah, he got fired, but with a gun.
Yeah, you're gonna have like some guys in like black suits come to your house and be like, "Stop digging." they'll hit you over the head with like a crowbar, like, "Stop searching."
I mean, there probably are men in black suits who want us to stop searching, but they know that them coming to our house and saying that is only going to provoke us. So they're just like sitting in their car.
We're gonna try to upload this like podcast on YouTube and Spotify, and then it's gonna get blocked. And we're like, "Oh, what? Why can't I upload?" It's like, I'm gonna get an email. It's like, "Stop. Do not release this episode."
We know who you are.
We've already found your addresses using the method you tried. Oh. Uh-oh.
God damn.
It's been
Well,
an hour already?
Yeah, I think we've
Oh
hit
my
the
god.
It's been quite a bit.
we've exceeded the mark.
I think it's been like an hour and a couple minutes now.
All right.
We
well,
really need to start timing these. Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
we learned today.
What we learned. Well, Jasmine likes to scam children. Let's
Yeah.
get that out.
It's
Our
possible
principal.
to pass water through your body without
Yeah,
modifying.
it's possible to
Shit
shit
water.
water. It's possible
Guys,
to shit
please
water,
eat food,
or you
or
will
else you will
just
shit water.
You think it works with any liquid? Like if I just drank Gatorade the whole
Oh,
day,
I'm not
dude,
gonna
I
test
just
it. Just
imagine
be
just, like,
Gatorade?
shitting out apple juice.
or like,
Just
I'm gonna try it. All right.
Don't.
All right. I know what I'm
gonna
doing.
do.
Robert was literally traumatized by this experience, and you're like,
I mean,
"You know
there's
what?
people.
I'm gonna do it."
There's people that like fast with just like water, right? That's gotta like happen more often.
Yeah, there has to be more. What if, Robert? What if you have a genetic mutation that allows you to do that? Oh my god, you're like an
Bro, you just
X-Men.
have a bladder in your
once,
ass.
So
You have an extra bladder, but it connects to your ass. All right.
God damn.
What other lessons? From-
The world's longest fart lasted for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
The world's loudest fart was by Alvin McShits from Texas at 190 decibels, who almost killed himself doing it. So
Yes.
You'll never walk again.
he broke both of his legs. Our principal could have been a diddler, but you know, we can't legally say that because that's slander, and we
We
don't.
never said his name. We can say it as much as we want. We can say that he took his fist and he stuck it all the way up, all the way up to his elbow.
Oh,
into his
Zyad,
child.
You can't say that. What if I don't know? What if some legal attorney like finds a loophole and it's like finds a way to sue us, and they're like, we're just little boys, you can't do this to us.
Please
He
remember to
never
cut out his
said
name.
his name. We could be talking about any principal.
I swear, if I forget to bleep.
Yeah, any principal at Bar 2IB from 10th grade.
What the hell?
we said all of that.
Robert!
We said all of that earlier in the podcast.
We didn't.
Yeah, but you
we
just-
didn't.
We did.
Piece
No,
together
the thing is,
whole thing.
if you watch all of the podcasts, like all the episodes, you could definitely find a timeline of events and like who we are, how old we are, like when we were born, all of that. Like,
All right, big fucking deal. I don't care. As long
Big
as they don't
deal.
have my
What-
social security number, I think I'm good.
they're gonna get
Just
it.
hope that no
we
kid
actually
listeners find this
released
podcast.
we actually released your social security
About
number
that,
to the
Ryan.
public.
You know,
Oh,
it was for
was
a
that in last episode? Did I miss that?
yeah.
You were a little bit tired the last episode,
Okay.
so we just kind of.
out of spite, you just released my social security number.
Yeah,
Alright,
we were
any,
like.
any more lessons?
"Take that."
When always finish your poops. Don't let anyone scare you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never let anyone finish your poop for you.
Okay, well, if you
Joe,
say it
the
like
guy-
that.
Got your text. Don't know why you didn't say it out loud, but I accept the position of being on the podcast full time and replacing Jasmine.
Oh.
I
Oh
think you
yeah. Okay. All right. Everyone,
Good
Say
shit.
hello to the new
new host Zyad.
Thank you.
new host
I
Zyad.
didn't-
Say
I
goodbye
didn't
to
agree
Jasmine.
this.
This is the
I
last
didn't agree.
episode with Jasmine. All right.
Three-
I'm
Now-
part of the team now.
we are becoming 3P1Z podcast.
3P1Z. All right. Goodbye, my little stinkers. Goodbye.
Goodbye.